Hey everyone. Um, so for this tutorial, I'm just going to kind of go through a quick lucky numbers example. I'm going to be creating in .NETFiddle a class that represents a lucky numbers list for any specific person, and I'm going to instantiate a couple objects with it. So really quick, let's begin. So we'll start by creating our class. We'll say class lucky number list, and .NETFiddle is really quick to throw errors, so don't be too nervous about that if you're writing one of these in .NETFiddle. So for our lucky number list, we'll create a public string, and this is going to be the name of the list owner. So we will call this list owner name. And now we need to create our lucky number list. So we'll make it a public variable. It's going to be an array of integers, and we will say lucky number list is the name for that. And so I think we should be good here. Let's see what this error is. Yeah, I think that's fine. So now what we'll do is we'll come through and we will create a lucky number list variable, and we'll call it Pete's list. And we'll set it equal to a new lucky number list. Oops. And that there. And we'll create a new line, and we will say Pete's list dot list owner name is equal to Pete, and we will say Pete's list dot, what was the other one? Lucky number list, yes. Lucky number list is equal to new, an int array, and we will give it 3 lucky numbers. And so you can see our errors have gone away here. I'm just going to create a little bit more space. Okay, so now we can start setting our lucky numbers. So we'll do Pete's list dot lucky number list. And as we know from our previous tutorials, arrays start at 0, and it's an integer, so my first lucky number is going to be 7. And we'll just copy this line. Oops. And our second lucky number our second lucky number is going to be 3. And then Pete's list dot lucky number list. The last number for our lucky number list will be 10. Okay, cool. So I know I said I was going to create multiple ones, and we could create another lucky number list here, but it would just be the same thing. So I'm not gonna. We could do one called Kate's list. Oops, and we would assign it to new lucky number list and just do the same thing again. I'm not gonna make you sit through that. What I'd like to do now is just print out our values here. So I'm going to do a console.writeLine and print out, here is a lucky number, well, actually we'll capitalize it, lucky number list, and we'll print out console.writeLine. This list is for, and we'll print out Pete's list dot list owner name. Cool. And now we have to print out the array of numbers here. And so you'll notice that even though this array is inside of a class, since it's public, we can just access it like a normal array variable and assign it like a normal array variable because it is a normal array variable, right? It's just inside of a class. So that's what we've done up here. And when we access it for a for loop, I'm going to create a for each loop, so a range-based for loop. So we're going to say for each item, which is, is going to be an integer. Let's say number in, and here we just access it normally. We just keep the object before it, right? So our variable. Our variable here is Pete's list, and inside of Pete's list, there's a lucky number list. So we just access that like we normally do here. So in a normal, range-based for loop or a for each loop, you put in your list here, which is exactly what we're doing. We're just taking it from our variable. So we'll create a for loop here, and we will console.writeLine, and we'll create our number, or we'll write out our number. Okay, awesome. So this looks good. Let's run this and see what it looks like. Here's a lucky number list. This list is for Pete, 7, 3, 10. Cool. So this is how you, this is sort of just a quick example of how you would create a class for a lucky number list and, print that out in DotNetFiddle. Thanks.